What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Wednesday, and welcome back to another how-to video, guys. So the last video we just put out, I went down to South Texas with some of the boys, did some wade fishing for trout and duck hunting. First thing I got was questions about wading gear, what to wear in the wintertime in the cold weather, and what kind of stuff we're wearing. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys a quick how-to down and dirty on what I wear when wading. I won't go through wading belts and tackle belts and all that stuff because you guys know what to use. This is just purely how I layer up for the wintertime in the cold water and we're chasing those big trout, guys. So let's get into it. What to wear winter wading, y'all. So guys, what I've got laid out here is just a few examples of what I wear winter wading. I'm going to show you a few things out here, and then we're going to go back inside and I'm going to explain a little bit how to layer, how to keep yourself warm and keep yourself dry during winter wading. Keep in mind, I'm no expert and I don't have $1,000 Sims waders and $300 Sims jackets. I've done this, I guess, over the years, just kind of developed my economy budget wading style because I just can't see spending the money on the good stuff, which eventually I'm probably gonna have to break down and do, guys. But this is what I do on a budget. I use hoodies out of the closet. I use, good jackets that I've got that I use in the normal weather, and I've got my waders. So let's go through what we got here, guys. Let's start at the bottom and let's start at feet. Same waders you use in the summer. I use Frog Togs, these neoprene booties is the first thing that you're gonna need. A good pair of boots, guys. It's important to have a good pair of boots on. The important thing to remember in the wintertime is you've got stocking feet booties. You can't put that in a boot that fits your feet normally. So make sure, guys, when you buy your wading boots and you buy them for the summer, buy them a size too big. The reason you want to do that is this right here. When it gets wintertime and you've got to put your booties on and you've got to stick that boot inside there, you need a little more room than you actually would need when you're just buying them for your feet. So when you're buying your stocking foot waders, breathable waders, which we'll talk about here in a second, make sure you buy your booties a little bit larger, guys. That way it fits comfortably. If not, when that stuff all compresses around your foot and those booties are curled up inside that boot, it's going to be very uncomfortable wading all day in the cold weather, and you're not going to want to take them off because it's cold and wet. So guys, make sure size those wading boots up to account for the size of the booty on your breathable waders, guys. Next thing we need to do, moving up past that, is we need wading socks. All right, I wear these in the summer months. I also wear them in the winter months, and the reason I like to wear them is I like to have a little abrasion resistance between my foot, the booty, and the boot. Those are waterproof by a company called Warren. I got these off Amazon for like 25 bucks a pair. They're good waterproof, they're very resilient, they're mid-calf length, and what they're going to do in the summer months is they're going to provide you a barrier between your boot and your foot, so if you get any sand or mud or shell in there, it's not going to eat your foot up. I like it in the winter month as an extra layer of warmth. It gives me one more layer of neoprene between my feet and the cold, and it gives me a layer between that booty, which we know doesn't fit my foot perfectly, inside the boot. So as that's rubbing and slipping around in the water, it's not rubbing a blister on my foot. I've got a nice tight neoprene layer of protection to protect my feet from blisters. After that, guys, breathable waders. Some of you guys may prefer neoprene waders. Nothing wrong with that. Neoprene waders are nice. They're very warm, they're very comfortable. I myself and a lot of waders in Texas you'll find prefer breathable waders. And I have the Frog Tog brand. You can get these for 140 bucks on Amazon. They're 3-ply. They're not the 5-ply that you see out of Sims. They don't have the extra protection in the knee that'll allow for abrasion resistance, and they don't have the double tape seams and all that stuff. But they are a $139 pair of waders. And I do understand that at some point in time, these are gonna leak and I'm gonna have to replace them. I think that's where the beauty of buying like a Sims or a Piscifun or some of those, your Gulf Coast waders, where you pay a little bit more, but I think the 5-ply and the glued seams and all that stuff seems to make them last a bit longer. I'm happy with the Frog Togs. They're comfortable. They've done me well. These are like I said, just a Frog Tog. Just make sure when you buy these, look at the sizing chart. You may be an extra large shirt, but a large wader. So the size isn't comparable. The size is based on foot size, inseam length, and then maximum girth. So if you're a 5'5" guy with a size 9 foot, but you've got a 58 girth, you're going to need an extra large based on that girth, not on the foot size or the inseam, guys. So make sure when you're buying them, look at the sizing chart. Sizing charts are usually pretty spot on, and get you a good pair of breathable waders. Underneath those waders, what you want to do is you want to layer up, guys. You don't want to wear blue jeans. Can you wear blue jeans? Yes. Blue jeans are restrictive. They're not going to allow a lot of movement. So what you want to do is look at base layers, guys. Look at stuff like Simms under gear. Look at Under Armour. Look at anything you would wear, thermal underwear, old school thermals, anything you'd wear as a base layer when you're going deer hunting or duck hunting. That same base layer is exactly what you want to use in this application. Try not to get too bulky. Try not to get too big. Try to maintain that range of motion and layer. Look for stuff that you can layer. You can lay that thin silk layer, that base layer Under Armour and Simms stuff underneath there. And if you do get hot in the middle of the day, you get back to the boat, you can change and take a layer off. So remember, layer underneath there. It's going to be cold on the boat ride. If you're fishing the dead of the winter for those big mama trout down in the lower Laguna Madre and that water is 50 degrees, you're going to want that layer, guys. Blue jeans seems like the right call. Sweatpants seems like the right call. Spend a little bit of money at Academy or at Cabela's and buy you some of those under layers that are thin, compression style, nice and tight. And I think you'll find that those will do you better. Same thing when you move up to your top layer, guys. Same material, same brand, same stuff. The top is where you can really do your layering because it's easy to take the shoulder straps off your waders. It's really easy to drop these shoulder straps and take layers off. So look at the same brands. Look at Under Armour. Look at the old-fashioned thermal underwear that Grandpa wore when he went deer hunting. Look at the Simms stuff they make up top. Look at all those top layers. Sitka, everybody makes them. And you can go with a silk layer on the bottom, long sleeve. I take just a regular old hooded sweatshirt. I got back one from back when I was charter boat captain. Still got my name on there, y'all. Captain Brad King, South Again Charters. I wear a hooded sweatshirt over that thermal underwear or that silk layer, and I tuck that thermal, that hoodie goes down inside my waders. It's down inside. It's not outside. It's not exposed to cold or wet, and it can't get wet. So it's tucked in. My waders come all the way up to here. My hooded sweatshirt is under there. The only thing exposed are the shoulders and my sleeves. That's the way I'll go to the next layer. And then a nice wading jacket. Waterproof wading jacket with a little bit of insulation. You want it, too much insulation is going to soak up water. You know, you don't want that. When it's outside of your garment, that's the top garment. You don't want that to be able to soak up water. They make them, Simms makes some nice ones, y'all. $300, $400 jackets that are designed not to soak up water. Pockets for days, everything you need. And they don't soak up water and they're very warm with nice big hoods. I haven't spent the money on a Simms yet. I've got a hoodie here. I've got a hoodie here. One hoodie gives me that nice lining, keeps me warm. The other hoodie on top of that is a nice thin layer of rainproof material that gives me the wind blocker that I need to keep the wind off of me and to keep the water off of me and keep me dry, guys. So this is a cheap, ineffective way to take your regular deer hunting gear or your regular summer rain jackets and your hoodies that you've got laying around and turn that into winter wet wading material, guys. I know a lot of you guys in the comments are going to say, go buy the Simms this, go buy the Simms that, and hey, I'm with you 100%. If somebody wants to give me the $3,000 to go out and buy all Simms from head to toe, I'll spend it. But when it's my money, I'm a little bit particular with it, and I only spend it where I think I need to, guys. So this is how I do it. I've got a nice pair of neoprene wading boots. I've got nice wading socks. I put a nice base layer of thermal underwear, Under Armour silk layers underneath it, underneath my breathable waders. Layer that up with a silk layer top, a nice thin top, something to get off easy, a hooded sweatshirt, and a Decon rain jacket, guys. That's how I layer up for winter wade fishing. This will work for you guys. If you got the money to spend and you don't mind putting a little bit of money in the gear, go buy that nice stuff. Make yourself comfortable. There's nothing worse than being wading in thigh-deep mud, fighting to make a move, knowing those big girls are in there and you're freezing so bad your teeth can't stop chattering, your feet are hurting because you've got the wrong size booties, and you're freezing cold, soaking wet. There's nothing worse. Nothing's going to make you get out of the water and stop grinding quicker, guys. So make sure, layer it up, find what works for you, or spend the money on the high dollar stuff. Either way, it's going to be the right move, guys. You want to be comfortable when you're out there grinding. Guys, thanks again for everything. We appreciate it. We appreciate the fact that you guys love these how-to videos. We love providing them for you guys. We got a lot of exciting things happening in the future. We're really excited for what's going on. We got another announcement coming out in the next couple days. You guys know about Hooked Up Baits. You know about JRZ. You know about that trip we just took to Port Mansfield. We have another announcement coming, guys. I don't know what's going on right now, but I am over the moon excited, and it's all because of you. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate everything, and we'll see you out there. You.